Got going early.
You were loving the energy.
Yes, he was.
And you're allowed to bring this trophy home. It fits the aesthetic of the home office.
Absolutely.
Steph Curry did his thing.
And all the other trophies that have been out here before. So you can get this one. We can definitely put it.
I wanna get to something that he's gonna say right here, right?
Definitely went after it. And 2 years ago, when they changed the format here, the All-Star game, you were hurt, so you didn't get a chance to participate. But just your thoughts on that change and getting a chance to come out and compete here down the stretch.
It's huge. I know before the format changed, like there's talks in the locker room about competing and
Steph did his thing, man.
Obviously, pride, you get a little bit more money, and now with the charitable aspect of the game and all that, it makes it so much better. I know that iconic photo they had the first year where everybody was up, watching.
2 Chainz in the back,
looking at the last possession.
Yeah,
it was definitely a different intensity. That
it was.
The target score on that. And
target score, that's big.
Some big shots. There's a lot of good energy down the stretch.
But this will be an unforgettable night, not only for the fans, but also for you.
Yeah.
MVP, top 75.
Listen to this right here. This is dope. Top 75.
Better than that. I mean, how did you feel being in the back and then coming out in the third quarter?
Great question.
Type of performance.
It was an emotional roller coaster all day. Like you talked about the top 75, acknowledgement and putting the jacket on, taking the picture with all the legends. And,
yes, it was.
The game and knowing that there's going to be a big halftime ceremony.
That's a fact.
Candy store out there, just watching. We talked a little bit in the backstage. Got out there and saw, all the greats, all the legends, and everybody who's paved the way for us to be able to do.
Paved the way.
And all that.
But I want you to listen to the question that Isaiah is going to ask him.
We tried to take it in
regards to
being
a game changer.
And enjoy the night because of that.
And
I was gonna say,
being pretty much like the face of the league.
Did that cause the heat checks that we were seeing?
Yes, he was letting it fly.
And did it motivate you in that?
He was letting it fly, man.
With the best of the best, like it brings the best out of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Around and talking to the best of the best and the history of the game.
Must be great.
It brings a different energy out of you for sure.
Yes, it does.
And Steph, you're obviously in your career, and I'm just curious, you've done some amazing things. You transformed the way the game is played.
Yes, he has.
Accomplished everything you can possibly accomplish. I'm just curious, you ever like take a step back and just think to yourself like wow, this is incredible, or you just so caught up in the moment going out, pursuing new goals, new things?
The closest I think I've ever got was tonight, to be honest.
Man, that was dope, man. He was locked in tonight. You heard him?
Everybody that was on that list.
Yeah.
I really appreciate, the acknowledgement and the respect that brings. Otherwise, I feel like that's the secret sauce that keeps you motivated.
The secret sauce. Let's go. See, chase that.
We don't really have time to step back and acknowledge it. Down. There's so much young talent in this league, and
it's a revolving door.
It's so hard, you can't let your foot off the gas pedal, and I feel like
all gas, no brakes.
So
that's right.
Tonight, that was a different type of environment, different type of moment, but
all gas, no brakes.
So, Steph, I'm going to ask you this last
question. Here it goes right here, look.
I want you to
check the sauce out right here.
Not often do you have the opportunity as an NBA player to be looked at as the face of the league. Hill, you had that early in your career. You have that now where you're like the face of the league. And
the face of the league. And carrying
it's different when you're an all-star or an
sauce. Give them that sauce, Isaiah.
And Grant, maybe you and Steph can talk about that. I'm going to step back and let y'all have that conversation. Because it's different, and I do want people to know there are different levels to it.
Levels, yes.
What you've done and what you're doing, it maybe 4 or 5 people have done that in our league, right? When Grant came in, he had that torch. Now you actually have it. You and LeBron, y'all sharing it. But what you've done for the perimeter play and perimeter shooting has never been done before. So how does that feel? And then, Grant, you can chime in because this is a conversation. I can ask the question, but I can't really participate in the conversation.
I'll defer to Mr. Curry. It was so long ago for me, I can't remember.
I mean, it was well said what you just said, but it's also the total package of what you do on the court, how you impact the next generation of basketball players that are coming in.
Oh, yeah.
How basketball has a much farther reach.
It kills the narratives.
94 feet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Communities giving back, changing narratives and society.
That's right. Changing the narratives, the sauce.
Of that and
The sauce.
nobody's perfect, but be as close to the full package in terms of taking advantage and leveraging all of those for some amazing change and good things, then I'm gonna keep doing it. So basketball is such a vehicle for a lot of amazing things. It's changed my life, obviously, and I want to keep doubling down on that and honoring that position for sure.
You get this broadcasting thing too.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Green, who's in the locker room giving me tips all
Always
the time,
better.
so it's all good.
Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is. Shout out to Steph Curry, man. Shout out to Steph Curry, man. Man, that was magical, man. That was magical. Very, very magical, I want to say. Let's get these. I'm gonna go right here now. I want to blow this up. We're gonna blow this up now. And I'll go here with it. There we go. So highlight Stephen. This is the Stephen Curry hour right now. I just want to touch on highlight Stephen. This is the Stephen. I want to just touch on something that he said in regards to when Isaiah asked him, because basically what he did, he changed the game. He took the league to another level. Allen Iverson did it very, you get players that come along and do it. Jordan, LeBron, Steph Curry, Dr. J, they are the face of the league. And last night was that for him. And it was a special, like I'm sitting here covering it as a broadcaster, blogger, journalist. And I had a guy on my show who been very insightful for me and myself making this transition as a journalist, as somebody that does this now. And when I watched this and I watched what Isaiah Thomas, man, Zeke is the man too, man. Asked him, it hit home with me because that's how I feel about doing this, the sauce, broadcasting, podcasting. Even though sometimes the numbers don't show it, I feel like the reality shows it because you know how many people I know that do this now because they see me do it or they see me do it. They see me doing it. They see me at these fights. They see me around these people. They see me with these fighters. So now they are doing this or they are attempting to do it. So he said we are changing the narrative, yes. So that resonated with me. Changing the narrative. See, that's what the Source is doing with this whole media thing. I really strongly believe that I came in to the boxing game, underground media king. I changed the narrative. Yes, I did. I changed the narrative on a large spectrum of the game, especially the YTC game. Because on the YTC set, right, you have a lot of channels that feel the need to be affiliated, associated with certain stuff because they need to do views, they need to do numbers. Me, per se, I didn't feel the need for none of that. I just felt the need to change the narrative. I believe that's what the Source has done. And it's continuing to do. Man, hopefully you are catching this Source, man. Hopefully you are catching this Source this morning, man. Like I said, I'm not going to really stay on too